welcome to the Black Dad and Phil Daughter channel. We haven't filmed in a while. Can you tell the viewers what your name is again?
Natalie.
And I'm DeAndre. So, we're changing things up a little bit now. We're going to be doing some mystery shows, horror shows. I don't know. I showed my daughter the first Twilight Zone episode ever, right? Well, the old Twilight Zone. She actually did watch Twilight Zone, made by Jordan Peele years ago. Do you remember watching that?
I don't. Maybe.
Remember, he's the Black Twilight Zone guy. So, I'll show you one of the episodes later. But you did watch it, and you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But you maybe didn't know it was Twilight Zone. But you're watching the classic from the 1960s, right? Like when I was a kid. So the episode we chose to watch for the first one was called It's a Good Life. Which, a lot of Twilight Zone fans would know that's a really good classic. So, let's get your first thoughts about it. What did you think?
I think it was good. I mean, I think it's different because you know how usually the monster, the evil person or the villain, usually they're not a kid, you know.
Mm.
So I think it's different.
Why do you think they made him a kid?
I don't know.
I think it was disarming, right? I think
Yeah.
that you're looking at it right now, right?
Mhm.
What? 70 years later? That's how long it was. 60, 70 years. I gotta look at the exact date. And you're telling me monsters are not usually kids. So imagine, and look how much horror has been out since then. Imagine in the 1960s them being surprised by that.
Yeah.
They're probably like, oh, wow. Cute little kid like that.
Mhm.
I don't think he's that cute till the end. That kid's tripping. I don't know. What do you think? You think he was a nice kid?
No.
Throwing people in the cornfields.
I know, that's crazy.
So when they introduced it, they talked about it in the beginning, him. Do you remember all the powers he had?
Yeah, he can make you anything he wants, send you to cornfield, teleport, he can read your mind, he can literally do anything. He's like a god.
He really is. I don't even know the range of his powers. You know, he's controlling that weather at the end.
Yeah, that.
And no one even noticed. I was like, yo, he don't even gotta do nothing. And then he made his own television.
Yeah.
Which was crazy. I actually thought television you were watching was pretty good actually, but they were all complaining about it. I don't know how television was in the 60s. I was born in 89.
Okay, Dad, the television was literally just dinosaurs roaring.
Yeah. How long's TV been out? It wasn't that great in the 60s. I don't think. I mean, again, yeah, Twilight Zone, right?
So you would want to watch, I don't know how long, of just dinosaur or whatever they were.
If it's gonna keep that kid happy, are you gonna listen to that kid or no? Or are you just gonna let him do whatever?
I mean,
he wants
yeah,
to do?
but you made it seem like.
It's the thing. I think it should be complaining about the most. They have bigger issues, like the guy was mad about running out of alcohol. What do you think about that? He was a drunk, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I would be upset too, because I'm stuck in here. I'm going to be sober, dealing with this kid. I would be sad too. What the heck?
What you know about drinking?
I'm just saying.
You hear that? Yeah.
I would be upset too.
CPS, cut that out. Don't let them know. Yeah. You remember how many bottles he said was left over in the town?
Yeah, I think 5 bottles.
6. Yeah. He was really tweaking about that. He was ready to die. He was like, I know I'm gonna die, but kill this kid. Yeah. That's how much he was willing to go out for it.
Mm-hmm. He was chugging that bottle like there's no tomorrow. I was like, yeah,
he really wanted to play that song.
Yeah.
He's ready to die over that song.
I would be too, because...
Natalie, you're acting all brave. You would have did the same thing. You would have been like, oh, I can't play my favorite SZA song. You don't want you to play SZA, so you're gonna let it die over it and hope that people in the town help out? Because no one helped them.
Yeah, I would. I'm like...
So I don't know. Maybe you convince somebody else to do it. Are you gonna do it? Or are you gonna try to attack the kid? Which one are you gonna play?
I'm gonna attack the kid.
So you gotta have someone else be a distraction.
No.
So you might have to convince somebody.
He'll be like, let's say I'm behind him. I'll make a plan. I'm gonna kill that kid. What the heck? I don't care about...
That kid knows you're sneaking up. So he said, you got he's concentrating on me. You guys gotta kill him. So I think the only way to deal with that is you gotta convince somebody else to go out. Like, yo, if you distract this kid, I got it.
Yeah.
Or if he's sleeping, well, do you think he could use the power in his sleep?
Dad, he like what you said. He's a god. So like, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
They didn't explain. They didn't explain the limits of his power. I'm very interested because that would have been the easiest thing. Like the kid was knocked out. But I'm not gonna lie. Again, I was a kid and I saw that guy get turned into that jacket box. Remember that when that happened?
I know that was.
That
crazy.
was one of the scariest things. I used to have nightmares about that. Natalie.
Jack in the Box.
That was scary watching that.
That's not scary. I mean, like it's like.
Cause you're
disturbing.
You're desensitized. I mean, I have ruined you with horror, but no, we have a show, so I guess it worked out. But you're desensitized to this. But when I was a little kid and I wasn't desensitized yet, the little Jack the Box thing was like scary. I was like, oh my god. You know how it can be. Like you obviously you were at some point getting scared of stuff, and then your tolerance built, right?
Mm-hmm.
So some things used to
I feel like the only like let's say. This is off topic, but like, I feel like that like when I started watching horror movie, that the one thing that really scared me is Annabelle. But like I can't think of anything. I mean like.
Remember, you used to get mad at me for doing that.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't Annabelle. That was The Conjuring, right?
Yeah, Conjuring, Annabelle, same thing, right?
No. No, it was the other one. Conjuring is Annabelle. It was the other show. With the Loreens and all that stuff,
yeah.
and Insidious.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one with the.
No, Conjuring. That was that. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Let's look it up later. I think so.
No, it's the.
Because remember the little clap thing. That's Insidious because the dad could go on the.
Dad, remember they were playing hide and seek with the kid and the mom.
Oh, look.
And then, you know what?
I used to scare you. Hey, it's no getting off topic. We're talking about horror, so we can talk about this stuff. Because like I said, Twilight Zone. Huh? What, that part we talked about? No, that's displaying our personalities.
Oh, okay.
I'll probably edit that last part, maybe. Who knows? I might keep some stuff in. But this is about horror. I think I wanted to do this thing because one thing I think me and her can really bond about is about our love for horror. We're the biggest horror people in the house. So, I'll never stop loving horror. I'm actually watching I'm listening to a horror audiobook right now. Are you doing anything horror right now that you're interested in?
I just watch. I mean, I like to watch documentaries, like
the true crime.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if our viewers want us to do some true crime stuff, I'm down for that too because I like true crime. Remember, I put you on Stephanie Sue. She has some good true crime stuff. Maybe she'll be a fan one day.
You know, Stephanie, there's actually going on with Stephanie because, like, I guess she's like, you know, Nico Avocado. Yeah, like saying like she was being dramatic about it, this and that.
He's lying. But you know what? If we're becoming YouTubers now, we can't get in fights with Nico Avocado. He might, get us. Right, he works out now, so he can get us. You never know when he's gonna sneak up on you. Anyways,
Dad, he's skinny. What the heck? I can beat him.
You think I can take him?
Maybe.
Okay, but back to the topic. So, the guy in the beginning, man, that dude was. I think that guy's got the biggest chance to survive. You remember what I'm talking about? His name was Anthony.
Him and the mom.
The mom too.
Because
the dad might die though. The dad was kind of like, yo.
Yeah.
He's kind of disturbed by that dog thing. But
the mom can really she controls it. Like
she was like, yo, everything's good, right?
Yeah.
And she was like, yes, everything's good. She's like, you better think good thoughts. And yeah, the mom and that guy in the beginning, Anthony, because he was like, yo, let him know. He's like, let him know. I did it, right? He's like, you gonna let him know? Like, he was a little boy. I wrote that down in my notes. I was like, that guy's like a little boy himself. He was like, let him know how good I am. And she's like, I'll let him know. He's like, please. And I was like, oh. I was like, they got these grown men, like, begging some little boy. In the 60s, Natalie. Do you know how bad people treated kids in the 60s?
Really bad.
Yeah, they did not. They were like, go fetch my paper and don't talk to me. That's how fathers were.
I know.
But, he got that superpower, so they was like, yo. I'm not turning into a jack-in-box or whatever happened to Amy. I'm still confused about what happened to Amy. It seems like she's like turned into some kind of like vegetable type of thing where she lost a lot of her brain. I don't really know. Uh, I would be interested to know that, but he doesn't seem like he wants to kill her or anything. She just remember that Amy was the most beloved person in the beginning,
Yeah.
but she slipped up one day, and see what happened. And you remember what he said about the kids?
Yeah, like they like didn't want to play with him. I
'Cause he's
wouldn't
bad.
either. What the heck?
Yeah,
Like,
I think he sent those kids to the cornfield or something. I gotta look at my notes. No kids around, so looks like that the whole town is gonna die out with that kid.
I know. Like he
That's
keeps
bad.
sending. I don't know.
I
He
wonder.
keeps sending them. There's no one's gonna be there anymore.
Yeah,
So,
I wonder
like,
how he got created though. That's what I was wondering when I was watching it. I was like, these normal humans just created this monster kid. Like, maybe he's possessed by some kind of demon or something. That's what I think happened.
maybe.
Yeah, like I don't know. I would have to look into it. Like, maybe something happened in that town and expanded it. You know, like
Yeah.
expand the lore of it all or
Mhm.
whatever. I would love for them to recreate some of these Twilight Zone episodes today. Like the same. Remember you were asking me that? You're like, oh, is this the stuff in the same universe in Twilight Zone? I'm like, no, normally not.
Yeah.
145 episodes. Most of them are completely different. But imagine 2025, they just made a part 2 of that.
Mhm.
Would you watch that?
Yeah. I mean, it was a good movie. I recommend it.
Yeah.
You guys watching it, I think it's good if you guys are into horror and like
The origins
and all that. I think it's good overall. I'd really like an 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. That's not my favorite episode. I can't wait to get to my favorite. That one's really good too. But there are so many classic episodes. I hope that whoever watches this can give us some recommendations about what to watch next. So we're gonna be doing 90s, 2000s, anything before the 2010s, mainly in this channel. Now you did request that we do some kind of modern day stuff, Annabelle and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
We can. I want to do stuff that people aren't normally touching on in horror. There's a lot of animal videos, but shoot, we are horror fans, so I have to.
Let us know, you guys, if you guys like want us to do like anything. You know, we can watch what you guys recommend.
Yeah.
It's not just us keep telling you guys. We're open-minded, so.
Right now, the ideas are Twilight Zone. Continue to do that. She wanted to watch another episode that night, but we will continue to watch more of those. I want to do Beyond Belief, Fact or Fiction. I think we'll have great discussions about that. I'll talk to you more about how that show works later, and then obviously the horror classic Tales from the Crypt, which I actually did put on a movie for you, Demon Night. Do you remember we watched that a few months ago? It was like remember they had that little blood and they had to put it in the doorways and those little demons came out?
I think so.
You remember that, Natalie?
Yeah.
Remember Jada Pinkett Smith was in it? And she became like the hero and everything like that. And that guy was like, all that?
Mm-hmm.
That's a Tales from the Crypt actual movie. So they actually made 2 Tales from the Crypt movies. And that was one of them, Demon Night, which do you know that actually took me 10 years to find that show?
Really?
Cause I watched it when I was a kid and I did not remember the name of it, and it took me 10 years to finally find what the name of it was again. I was like, it's Demon Night. I used to be scared of that too. Whew. But Tales from the Crypt is gonna be great, I think. So first person to comment which one we should watch next, we're gonna do, right? What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay, so let us know the next episode. Let's end this out. You got anything to add?
Subscribe.
Yes, subscribe.
So you guys can see more.
Yeah.
And we're trying to make. I'm kidding.
Okay. Bye-bye.